Carroll arrives, he'll be having a pomegranate lemonade, and I'll have the same. Crispy, tell me what you want to order.
And I keep needing to say, although the sugar, you know, I'm partial to the sweet substance. I'll have a Coke.
Just a Coke, then.
A ginger ale, please. I'll have cranberry splash on the rocks. Now that's 1/3 ice. No, make it 1/4, and the rest just juice. Now I want you to personally ensure that it is in a glass cup. Not plastic, never plastic. Oh, and shaken, not stirred. You got grandmother. It was so kind, thoughtful, and generous for you to invite us here.
Did you ever notice when Cousin Magnolia describes anything, she never uses less than 3 adjectives?
Yeah. Kindness had nothing to do with it. I needed to see all you ungrateful offspring. I didn't want to.
The feeling is mutual, Grandmother Magnolia. Well, speak for yourself, Noli.
I came because I wanted to see my dear grandmother again. After all those years, I've been away in New York.
If that is an example of your acting ability, it's no wonder you're Broadway friend with Billy.
I don't get it. What does it mean?
Because Noli was just being cruel and mean.
Give her a second.
And heartless. No, you're right, Magnolia. I am heartless. I used to have a heart, but my life got interfered with and it got broken. Right, Grandmother Magnolia?
If you're referring to your relationship with young lady, that was not love, that was animal attraction.
You know what? You broke my life, Grandmother Magnolia. You owe me for that.
I owe you. What exactly do you think I owe you?
And I was wanting to say something. Sheriff Walton was trying to make me take the plantation for back taxes. Since the subject is I'm not financial by myself, Grammy. Now I know it's not polite to speak of such filthy lucre at the dinner table, but
Never mind, Luke. Whoever he is, I sure wish I could afford to give me some acting lessons, Granny Mag.
yeah, Granny Man, you want to see that shack you live on down on Tobacco Road? They're all asking for handouts, Grandmother.
What I need from you is an investment. If you were willing to back my next Broadway play, the return to make you a fortune.
Well, I already have a fortune, as I'm sure you're all quite aware. The only reason y'all are here tonight is to find out what I plan to do with it. I'm sure Ben made it quite clear when he made the calls that I asked y'all here to discuss my will.
Unless you plan on dropping down on the spot, your money won't help me even if I am there. The only thing I want is to say, stop residing and after a few days it'll be too late.
That's tonight. It will be too late, though. Hey, that's important. They plan to do it tomorrow. Yes, it's dynamite. Lots of stuff.
Oh, you see?
First of all, I have no intention of meeting my maker tonight. He'll have to wait. I went to see Dr. Shelby for a physical examination last Monday. Oh, thorough physical examination. And he informed me that my heart is as sound as a 60-year-old, a healthy 60-year-old, might I add, and that my other vital organs are equally fine condition. I'm sure you'll all be the same to love. But really, you should be glad. Some of you might have been lucky enough to inherit my longevity. Being old and rich is one thing. Who wants to be old and poor?
Or little poor ain't stupid.
Now, who are you calling stupid?
I never heard of Einstein wrestling alligators.
Who's Einstein?
I'm wrestling.
Dude! No! Carl!
You know, I hate it when people quarrel. My nerves have just been shot through a frazzle lately. My institution is so delicate. You know, I haven't been well at all. Not at all, Grammy. Not since that terrible incident. Last summer.
Magnolia, speak up.
If anyone comes looking for Cousin Magnolia, you tell her she just went around with Ben.
Is this gathering really necessary?
I mean, ain't that obvious that Grandmother's gonna leave everything she owns to the one relative she cares anything about? Uncle Will?
I agree completely. trust band?
Trust Ben. Ben is as apparitions as the rest of you.
What's apparitions mean?
It means greeted, Willow.
Aw, Granny Mag, don't call me that. You know, I hate that name. I don't know why Mama ever called me Willow.
She should have named you Sapling.
If I might. Thank you. After you finish the party, you can indicate how you can pay for the years of my practice exclusively to you.
I have paid you handsomely in your services, Ben.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Still, I might change my mind and or add any name I choose to the list. And I'm considering doing just that. That's why I've got you all here tonight. Blue is late as usual. We'll have to stop without him. I'm sure they'll get in trouble with it.
The people in the dining room, what do they have to do with us?
A great deal. For any of my potential heirs. Don't speak while I'm speaking. Before any of my potential heirs inherited dime, they, the using you can pronoun they, will be forced to perform good hard physical labor. I performed Andre. That you will be serving the guests their dinner tonight.
You want us to wait tables? Like cotton service?
I think it's a marvelous idea. You can consider research for your next role, Meg.
You can consider an on-the-job training for your next career. Perhaps all of you can.
Even Snowley finds practicality of the matter.
I'm glad you find my stipulation amusing, Ben. If you wish to be considered for my request, I suggest you grab a pack of pencils and start taking orders.
Okay, that's nasty. Shoes on the other foot now, Ben, huh? Pinches little, doesn't it?
But Magnolia, I already work for a living.
And I, you think acting's easy? When you try, it's non-existent. And what about stuff? You think being easy is easy? Hey now, I work on my telephone solicitations. Why does that not surprise you? You know, modeling is an exhausting career. I heard about all your involvement with that photographer.
Those were lies! They were vicious lies!
As opposed to what? Tender lies?
I shall call them.
The grandmother?
Did you hear her? Hush, hush, sweet starlet.
Oh, Hattie, no, I'm not snarling. I'm a full-blown star.
I said be quiet! Now then, none of you have experienced the rewards that come from good hard physical labor. My husband, Robert Lee, earned our fortune from the sweat of his brow. If you wish to inherit any of his money, our money, you can do no less.
What about Uncle Lou? He ain't exactly cut ditches for a living.
Quite right, Bill. Louisiana is led a sheltered existence. Often wanted to don't avoid a service by pampering him too much. He too will be required to join your ranks when he arrives.
I don't believe it. Lou is going to have his event.
Hush, girl. There's someone else who will be joining you.
Deputy Newman, this is Sheriff A.J. Watkins. Come on in. Yeah, because Deputy Gander and Deputy Romeo can't take position in how forward to call you. I can see noise from there.
She's ashamed.
All right, where is your real?
You wait. You told the sheriff I'd be here.
I did. Now, Sheriff Watkins, this is my granddaughter. I believe you wish to see her.
Why, sure do, Mr. Poe. When Johnny Wilbur caved herself from that crumbled old lady up the South First Laker and refused to let me come to serve her eviction notice, she even took my pie shot through the rifle when I was driving up last week.
If I had been aiming at you, I would have shot you. That was a warning to stay off my property.
Well, it ain't gonna be your property much longer, Miss Frost. Hey! I'm a fixer, you notice that unless you pay your taxes, you gotta be off of that property by midnight tomorrow.
Well, thanks for nothing, Sheriff. I'll fix you swerve your police car. Heck, car hit poke in the road. Well, it takes one to know one. I just hate you. You couldn't give me the money to save Star Presidents, but you didn't lift a finger to help me.
There is a chance, a slim chance, that you may save your moldering old mansion, though heaven knows why you want to.
What do you mean?
If I deem you worthy to inherit any part of my fortune, you might receive a portion of that inheritance early. You might receive some tonight.
Well, I ain't
The same goes for the rest of you. If I deem any of you worthy to inherit, you could be the one who receives an advance on your inheritance.
What's the chicken part back there?
Well, Ben, I have been estranged from my relatives for many years. If any of them have developed any redeeming qualities, I think it's only fair we could give them an opportunity to display them.
Now, what kind of qualities, Raymond?
Well, first, the ability to work, which I've already explained. I'll observe how well y'all do as waiters tonight.
Waiters? You're gonna have visitors or the dinner guests?
Indeed, I am. And I expect you to join them, Sheriff Hawkins.
Me? Well, my incarnation's died today.
Now, Sheriff, you have always looked to me to help finance your election campaigns, haven't you?
Well, yes. But
And I've been very generous, haven't I?
yes.
And you'll be looking for my financial assistance again in the near future, won't you?
I sure will.
Well, then you should have no problem joining my relatives and Ben in a little test I devised to determine who among you deserves my favor.
But whatever you say, Mr. Fox.
I thought you'd see it my way.
This task, is there more to it than lowering ourselves to like a tall white table?
There it is. That will determine your ability to work. But you must also prove your ability to think. I devised an amusing little puzzle you must solve if you wish to prove to me you're smart enough to be handled with a large sum of money.
See you later, Will. We'll tell you how it goes.
Nice, man. Joining this puzzle too.
Well, since you and Ben both require my goods, will, and services, you too must join the evening's activities if you wish to stay on my good side.
Well, what a bunch of hogwash! Sure, whatever you say. I'm a good sport.
We shall see.
What is this little puzzle we got to pick up, Granny Mac?
Well, I'm glad you raised that, Willow. This evening, after the tables were set for dinner, I shooed the hotel staff away, and I hid a copy of my will, as it stands now, somewhere on the premises. The original is still on my wall, safe room. And I also hid several clues, or hints, if you prefer, to the will's whereabouts, kitchen and dining areas. If any of you are able to decipher this puzzle, find my will, I shall add your name to it, if it's not already there. And shall, as I indicated, advance you a portion of your inheritance in order to help free you from your current financial entanglements.
A portion, Will. What do you call a portion?
$100,000.
I need that money so bad.
I've got it right here. $101,000 bills. I'm giving it to Terry, the hotel manager, and I'm going to see that she will give it to anybody who's able to find my will.
And this includes me. And Sheriff Hawkins.
It does.
what about Uncle Luke? He doesn't need the money like the rest of us, am I right?
You're
Right.
right. Well, Louisiana. As I said, Louisiana has been begging me to back him in a dubious business venture. He wishes for me to help him start a narrative publishing company so that he might publish his literary works himself. Now, while Louisiana's books and poems are wonderful, their sales have been less than encouraging. I consider it a chancy investment, so I've said no. But if Louisiana wins my little game, he will have the opportunity to try his hand in a publishing company. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to deliver this package to Terry. I suggest you all ready yourselves for the night's work.
Maybe I can hear myself.
If anyone notices something that sounds like a garbage truck stripping its ears, it'll just be the sheriff getting it out of
Watch the way.
Sis, can I talk to you for a minute? Alone?
Sure will. Let's, go over here. Come on.
Hey, a quick word before we begin Magnolia Book Game.
Of course, Dan. Oh.
Magnolia, I gotta ask you a question.
Jolie, you are. I cannot believe I'm related to Kelly Hubbard. I don't know. I mean, that's right now. You don't let everybody in.
What's the matter? I got Booyah or something? Hi, I'm Sheriff A.J. Watkins. Re-elect me the next election, you promise? Sheriff A.J. Watkins, vote for A.J. It's the American way. You too. How about you? You promise to vote for me in the next election? Don't catch them on fires, then. How about you? Do I have your support? And you? You? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Have I seen you down at the, office with a number across your chest? Are you sure? All right. Or was it you? All right. Vote for me. Have I seen you yet? Can I count on your votes as well? I'll take that as a yes. Sheriff A.J. Watkins, vote for A.J. I promise to fight what you tell me. All right, we'll go out. Thank you for playing.
You know, I haven't a chance to play just how to get what you expect, right?
Man, you never change, do you?
Well, even next time. So, if I should pass Magnolia's little test and win the prize, I'll be in the mood for something.
Yes?
And if I don't, I'll be very lonely. Cheering up.
Yes.
So, either way, I'll need someone to keep me company once the festivities are over. And since we're the most
Oh, I don't know. That woman over there is very attractive. That one in the blue jacket? Yes, she is.
I mean, look at her. She's staring at you even as we speak.
well, who could blame her? Ah, yes. She's a knockout already. I should know. I dated her before she met that guy she's we're having her.
What, Dan?
But you're the one I want to be with tonight. So, how about it? For old time's sake? Oh.
I'll think about it. Right now, though, I have to go prepare to wait tables. I believe I'll take your advice, though, and approach it as if I were acting a role. Play the character, if you will. Maybe like one of them girls who sling hash down to the Howard Johnson's on Broadway. And, what was it? Oh, yes, 46th Street. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hi, I was just wondering if you could help me for a second. I need to step into my character, and I was just wondering if you could help me. Okay, so I'm going to be the Brooklyn waitress, and you're going to be my customer, okay? Okay, now you got to wait for your cue over, all right? Okay, now I'm going to ask you what you want to eat. You just got to order a ride. I'll just scream over there. You'll just get for it right away, all right? Okay, now you just got to wait for your cue, okay? Okay, now let me just stay here for a second. Okay. Can I take your order? Like, are you going to order or should I go on to someone else? We don't got that. We don't got that either. Nope, we don't got that. Here, let me just order for you, all right? Johnny, order up! I need a 2 hubcap with a side of roll flare. Throw out the garbage and burn the field. And I need it now! Okay, so that's you. Oh, wait, you want to know what I asked for you? All right, I got you 2 sun-side eggs and that side of roll flare. So that was just sausage links, and then throw out the garbage. That means you don't want hash browns, and then burn the field. Well, that's just toast. All right, let's help me set me in character. We'll see you later. Now, bye, y'all.
It's that dang puzzle business. I ain't scared to work. I can work hard. That puzzle Granny Maggie's come up with really has me worried.
Well, we got as good a shot as anyone is winning that money. We'll just work together and then split the 100,000. That's more than enough for both of us.
Yeah. But they all got a lot of education. And we didn't even finish junior high school.
Well, there's a big difference between being educated and being smart. Look at Cousin Magnolia. She went to college, but she pulled a real dumb stuff with that photographer from Baton Rouge. And Cousin Nolan, she's gloomy as they come. Hiding away in that gloomy old plantation house all day.
Well, that's true. Well, then you think we got a chance at this?
Sure do. We'll just have to be real careful and keep an eye out for the others too. If Ben or Sheriff Watkins stumbles onto anything, I got ways of wheedling it out of them. Take that guy, for instance. The guy in the blue shirt. What kind of a bottle one? I had a few dates with him, and he told me what he does to have a good time. Involves him wearing a chicken suit.
Never guessed that for looking at him. Though I ain't surprised he told you so. You always did have a way with men.
I guess it's a natural-born talent. Sometimes they can find me things I wish they hadn't, though. After hearing what he told me, I can't look a chicken in the face without blushing. Come on, Will. So, what do you think about Grandmother's little game of trick or treat? I think it's horrible. I think it's cruel and degrading. It's absolutely horrible. So you're gonna give it a shot? What choice do I have? I'm destitute. No, I can't depend on finding myself a young man there to support me anymore. My looks are faded. Sweet lover of youth is just slowing away. Oh, honey, baby, it's my way. It fell off the limb. It's Nick. It happens to the best of us. Sure looks hard. There. invited me to join him after the dinner was over. He promised to comfort me, to console me. Oh, really? Which guy? Right there. Yeah. He said his name's John Smith. Sure it is, and I'm so done. You know, he reminds me of my own little shepherd. No, he doesn't remind me of Ben. Man, oh, would you believe that he had the nerve to ask to see me after the dinner was over for all the time's sake? He asked to see you. But he invited me to join him as well. No doubt there's probably some more butter on back again. He's probably gotten around to some too. Between you and me, she'll agree if she thinks there's anything in it for her. What if we all said yes? You don't think that then? Don't be ridiculous, Magnolia. The only date Ben intends to pick is the one who wins the money. Wouldn't it be a scream if AJ got it? Hi, lady.
Well, this is a fine how to do.
Oh, lady, right. And it's a bad time.
Well, I just ran into Mother in the lobby. Figured it was big. And she told me all about this ridiculous little treasure hunt she's got us on. I told her it's completely asinine idea, but she insisted I take part. What did she have my brother do next, I wonder? Wash the dishes?
Well, if we don't start serving a meal, there won't be any dishes to wash. Like Tommy Coots once said in our company, let's get the show on the road. Well, anyway, you must have you better.
I'm now tempted to take the advice you gave in that song and just beat it! Just moonwalk right out the door. But how can I? I don't have a few million stashed back like you do. I need Mother's money to help start my publishing company. When my tacky niece or nephew gets that money, I'll fake it. I'll topple over like a stricken redwood. No, you're right. I am smarter than all the rest of them put together. Yes. I'll just use my wits and I'll solve darn thing first. Thank you, Mike. You know, you are so mature. Yes. Goodbye, dear heart.
Uncle Little, I was hoping to have work with you for a minute.
Oh, Magpie, we have sung to this. We've become nothing more than a lackey and a scullery maid.
Scullery maid? That's a good idea. You know, I make the most of the situation I'm in by playing character when I serve my customers. I gave the whole broken waitress approach when I served the soup. Didn't feel quite right, though.
Didn't look quite right either.
Maybe for the next course I'll pretend to be an English scullery maid. You know, the company accent makes me suggestion of the lid.
Right. Well, I was being facetious, but you're welcome. I shall never forgive Mother for subjecting me to this public humiliation. She hasn't treated me the same ever since I took Magnolia instead of her to Buenos Aires last summer. When that incident occurred, suddenly, last summer.
I know. Look, Lou, what I wanted to talk to you about, it struck me that if you were to write a play for me, a show, it could be our ticket back to the big time. I mean, who knows? After tonight, you may be inspired to create a role for a woman that goes from being a lowly working girl to a big star.
It's been done. It's called Mildred Pierce and Joan Crawford won an Oscar for it. Besides, you expect me to go from a great work like In Cold Blood to In Cold Forge? Dream on, dear heart. I should have known you'd turn me down. You're just like your mother. Selfish and self-centered. Well, when I read grandmother 7,000 and you need my help, don't compel her to need for assistance. That woman is in serious need of a tic-tac. Hello, Lou here. And how's my material girl feeling tonight?
Come on, say yes. I can show you the best time you ever saw.
I don't think so. Wonder where Granny Magdalene, she said she was going to watch us through the summer. What's the matter, Ben? Can't hold your leg up?
Stop. So, no, have you thought about that?
Yes, I did. And it seems to say the same one that no one can pull that stuff back. You planning a private family reunion or something?
Well, it's funny you should mention it. Oh, fine. Better go fix it.
If you're gonna check on mom, then you might as well go the other way.
Of course. Hey,
Aren't you gonna clean up the... Hey! What a slaughter. Well, what do we have here? If you want to make your fortune grow, especially when you're feeling low, look up, look down, look all around. That's how much fortune really found. Well, it ain't Shakespeare, but it's a start. The clue tape was scotch tape to a scotch bottle. Very clever grandmother Magnolia. Let's see. Oh, she'd have to be 10 feet tall to reach anything up there. Look,
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Where your nation can see him put it.
Cousin Will. Now, I thought you'd be looking for clues like the rest.
Well, I have been Cousin Magnolia, but I ain't no good at this. Well, I would know a clue one bit.
I'm sure you know what it feels like to get there.
Oh, you mean the gators? Old Gersh came close by me a couple of times.
And it is such a lovely head.
But gee, thanks. So is yours. If I don't get out of that line of work pretty soon, of course, if the gators won, we'll not. That's why I just gotta win that money.
Now, don't give up all hope. We must all extricate ourselves from the mire to which we have sunk. The rest of us figuratively, you literally.
Well, I ain't quite sure what he said, but I'm sure you're right.
Now, you take your oil pack and concentrate on doing a good job laying potatoes. Maybe food will appear when you least expect it. Will, wait. There's something on the back page of your oil pad.
What's it say?
It looks like a poem. If my will could speak, then it would tell that it's not in heaven nor in hell, but I swear it's hidden well, close to where the spirits dwell. It's a clue.
A clue?
A clue.
A clue? Well, I done found me a clue. Well, you're the one who found it. I just wish I knew what the heck it means.
Oh, not so loud, Will. Do you want everybody to hear you?
Sorry. I gotta go tell Stump. Maybe she can figure it out. Close to where the spirits dwell. I wonder where that could be.
Now, I don't know offhand. I'd have to think about it. But anyways, you better put that thing someplace safe. You don't want to lose it if you know that. The fewer people who know about this, the better.
Yeah, I will give it to Stump. We promised to work together to solve the puzzle. You know they say 2 heads. It's better than one.
So they say. You go share your discovery with your sister, and I shall continue to search for more messages from Grammy. Well, if I don't win the money, I hope you can stump it.
What, gee,
But
thank
you know, Cousin Maggie doesn't deserve to win. She's already made one fortune on throwing it all away. And as for Cousin Owen, we both know that she's a mean, spiteful old harpy who better off blocking out far away from civilized human beings. I'll be out of here for now.
A beach over you too.
about you. It could be my company's first book off the presses. No, I did not write the Maryland book. That was Norman Mailer, you silly twit. Look, you just simply must say yes. You don't know, I'll be devastated. Absolutely devastated.
Where the spirits dwell.
Yeah. What's it mean, sis?
Sounds like she's talking about a graveyard.
Well, that's dumb. There ain't no graveyard near the hotel.
Well, I know that. Got any better idea?
Well, no, I ain't got no ideas at all.
Well, we'll just have to study on it some more. I just wish Cousin Magnolia hadn't seen it.
Well, now, I can't help it. You gotta remember, she's the one who found it.
I guess she won't tell nobody. She wants to find out real as bad as we do. We'll just beat her to it, that's all. Come on, let's go look for clues in the kitchen. You take them over there to the canned goods.
So, Liza, when I decided to start my own publishing company, you were the first person I thought of. Why, your biography, of course. You must let me write it. It will be my company's first book off the presses. I don't know for sure. After tonight, I'll have the money to start this precious little firm. Then by the time I get the book written, the company will be revamped and ready to go into production. Art, you can't bring off with these a couple bars of that classic song. Look at that.
Excuse me, Voodoo. I need to use your cellular phone. Don't get this hand with a switch on hold that comes from radio station in your hair.
Ah, you idiot! That was Liza Minnelli!
I know Susie was. Company Cabaret. I seen the movie. Weird movie, if you ask me. Yeah, what's the big deal?
That's my phone!
Don't get your chores a twist. I'll only be a minute. I just gotta call Booger Boy and tell him I'll be in later. I'll leave the board around the table.
You great honky Neanderthal!
I'm just as American as you are. Marshall Lee? Yes, AJ. I'm not here at the Tower Nose Hotel. Miss Capone invited me for dinner. Yep, that Miss Capone. No, don't worry. I knows how to behave for high society folks. Not even gonna eat my fingers or anything. Well, in fact, I ain't exactly. Yeah, well, I'll explain later. Anything going on down there? Yeah! Hold on. What happened?
What happened? Some fool left this stick lying on the floor out there. When Sir Magnolia writes, I sued this hotel. In fact, I just might. I need to talk to her.
I'm back, Marshall. No, it was nothing serious. Ben Parker just fell on his head on a crane. Yeah, well, actually, it looks sort of familiar. The handle's broken off, so I can't tell for sure. But it looks kind of like a... Oh, yeah. It's Miss Capone. She's been stalled. Yeah, I meant stalled. She was stabbed with a stall. No, she didn't snag her in. She rolled in. No, not on skates. On a servant car. Just get all the people in here immediately and have the coroner meet me here. Yes, oh, and tell Booger Boy to get his buns down here and break a fingerprint kit. Yeah, that's right. She was stabbed with her cane. Oh, I know one set of Prince Boogers in a gentlemen. Yeah, and Ben Parker's too. Well, we didn't know at the time it was the evidence. Well, at least I didn't. And well, Parker might have been smart enough to find it, so that he was innocent. Yep, I'll make him drop his drawers and show me his behind. Just see if it's bruised. I'll explain to you. Just get everyone right here. All right. Oh. Well, it was nice talking to you. No, it was nice talking to you.
It's great, man.
It was.
What's that sticking out of her back?
The handle.
Huh?
The handle of her cane. Somebody stabbed her with it.
You thought she fell, broke it off, and then stabbed herself accidentally?
In the middle of her back. Not unless she's real or river woman.
Did you see her at the counter there too? She must have had an entire bone in her body. She tied herself in the bones and everything. I was real impressed.
No, that's the don't you realize that your grandmother's dead? She's been murdered?
Murderer! I didn't think now. Have you been telling all this? They're screaming out on me. Is she?
And dead has a doorknob. Later, big, she's dead. Well, I suppose you might have threw any fingerprints might have been on its handle.
Fingerprints?
The killer's prints, Mr. Pope was murdered. Of course, you could have done it on purpose in case that fingerprint was yours.
Mine? No! What an unbelievable man! Somebody kill that man!
Carol, this is a tragedy. I think I'm going to.
What is all the rest? Hustle, lady! Shut up! Oh, I must have backed it. Let me get her up, man.
Touch me and I'll claw your eyes out.
What's going on?
Somebody killed Brady, man.
This is like a broken record.
What's that in your back?
The handle of her cane, somebody stabbed her with it.
Oh, wait! I bet that's smart.
Somebody killed Brady, man.
Awful. Terrible. Any Christian pastor, I will be glad to serve the Lord.
Hey, ain't doing exactly opposite of yourself,
Me?
It won't be one I'm sure did murder Mr. Pope is myself.
What's all that commotion about?
I think somebody killed Brady, man.
Mother! Somebody killed my mother! Oh, mother! Horrible deed!
We was just wondering the same thing. Where was you about 10 minutes ago?
Where was I? Why do you ask, Sheriff? Surely you don't think I... Mother!
It's bad enough to happen. And don't call me sir. She said she was considering changing her will, you know, to make one of us an heir. I suppose she didn't want that to happen. You didn't want her to share, of course.
You're assuming that I'm mother's sole heir as the will stands now.
Grandmother said the original's in her safe at home. You live there too. You're really expecting to believe and never even seen it.
I haven't. Mama changed the combination when she put the will in and she didn't tell me the new one.
Oh, give us a break, Uncle Lou.
Really?
her when she was thinking about putting us on the wheel.
Well, unless one of you hated her so much you couldn't control yourself. Besides, she's mentioned some of your food in it already.
But we won't know until someone from the manufacturer comes over.
Unless one of us finds a copy of the will that she did.
Why bother searching for it now? We lost the chance to win the $100,000 when she died.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean, Ben? I mean, it's the money that grandmother gave Terry to hold. Rosamond's part of her estate now?
That will left her hand. If I'm correct, whoever finds a copy of the will will still collect the prize.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get back to looking. If we can still
To keep everything on the up and up, I think we had better abide by the rules that she laid down. Such as? Well, she stipulated we had to serve the guests for meals. I think we better follow those rules to keep it legal. Right, Ben?
Maggie's right. Agents, you'll be in charge of this investigation. The rest of us will stay here and tend to the customers. If you
Wait. I'm part of this group too. Basketball said I'm part of it. I can use the dough for my campaign. Now, the report doesn't really hear anything. They can take charge of the body and start looking around the kitchen. And I can search for clues while I wait my guests. You ain't leaving me out of this, you treasure hunt.
Well, don't you think we ought to get back to it then? If we delay much longer, the sound is just going to be wilted and live in the past. As much as I hate to prove my feeling out cousin, Magnolia is right. So if we want to be this delay, well, I have
I'll take the body back to the kitchen. The rest of you can get started on the next course.
I hate someone to go with me! Did you think there's anything ever happened like that?
Jerry.
It's my dog. Underneath my chair. I can't handle it right now. Magnolia, shut up! You need some something.
How could I not? You just look good for having a salad.
Everybody got one? Okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
If my will could speak and foretell, then it's not in heaven nor in hell, but I swear it's hidden well, close to where the spirits dwell.
All right. Where is it?
Where's what, my dear?
Don't give me that baloney. You know what I mean. Give me back my clue.
Oh, you found it good.
Will did it. I'm just holding it for safekeeping, and you took it.
Think so. Why me? Perhaps it was one of your customers. That bore our dinner first.
Jackie does.
Or maybe it was that handsome young man in the kitchen staff I saw you talking to earlier.
Hey, hey! Yes, you! I got a bone to pick with you! What's your problem? Yes, you! Come on, let's talk.
Hey, Father, I need to ask you something. Beforehand, I gotta find Terry. She's probably out there somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, there you are, up there. You shouldn't be hiding like that up there, Terry. What?
Aw.
I was talking to Terry. I had to ask her to make sure. She said she gave the envelope to Mrs. Pope like she said she would.
That's good thinking, AJ.
Well, I didn't get the job of sheriff because of my good looks. No, I could have.
I'm sure that's not true.
Terry said that she exchanged the will for the copy of the bill like she said she would. But when they was talking, something funny come up. Tell about the room, Terry.
Oh, of course, Sheriff Watkins. The carpet in her son's suite is beginning to look a bit worn, so I asked Mrs. Capote if she'd like to have it replaced. Well, she looked at us and said, Louisiana suite? And I said, yes, ma'am, penthouse suite. Mr. Capote uses as an office, and he can work in private. That's what the note from Mr. Potts gave me and said it was for her. She frowned again and said she'd check with you and let me know what to do about the carpet. And she left.
Apparently, Miss Capote didn't know that Lulu stays in the place sometimes. Did she find you and ask you about it before she was murdered?
No, she didn't, Sheriff. Frankly, I'm bewildered at her reaction to Terry's question. Shortly after Mrs. Capote bought the car us 5 years ago, she sent me the note Terry referred to, instructing me the penthouse suite would not be available to the public, but would be reserved for Lou's use as an office and a retreat at all times. I then passed the note on to Terry.
The note also stated that all expenses incurred by Mr. Capote, meals that were sent up to the room service, telephone calls and such, were to be included in the hotel's expenses.
When I checked the hotel books each month, Terry included those items as she was supposed to.
So you was used to seeing Mr. Capote come and go to the penthouse.
No, sir, he came and went up to the suite's private elevator down the corridor from the ones the other guests used. He also called the bell captain and the kitchen staff and he wanted everything set up. They left whatever he ordered outside the door.
Well, I reckon it would normally cost anyone big bucks to stay in just swing his suite.
It's the finest suite in New Orleans. Before Mrs. Capote bought the hotel, we charged $1,000 a day for the penthouse.
And she didn't know that Lulu had reserved his shoes specifically for his sale.
She didn't seem to.
Well, Parker,
I'm as doubtful as you are, AJ. It seems to me you might want to ask Lou about that.
bet you bit me I'm gonna ask him. Right after taking a look at the hotel's books, I reckon he can copies over there.
Naturally, I'll be happy to show it to you, Sheriff.
Thanks, you've been a big help. Don't go too far, Parker. I might still have some questions for you after I talk to little Lulu.
Of course, AJ.
Come on, Terry, let's see them ledgers.
Lose it? How could you lose a clue, Storm?
I don't know. It must have slipped out. Look, we know what it said. That's the main thing.
Well, yeah, we know what it said. But what's it mean?
I'm working on it.
What about our clue customers found? About queens and flowers and stuff.
I'm working on that one too, Will.
You know something, Stone?
What?
It's kind of funny Granny Mac had this real nice table set up for us when she didn't even plan for us to eat. And it's the onlyest one that's got a bowl of flowers on it.
Will, you're right. That's real odd.
And the clue said something about Ferris flowers.
Do you reckon? Oh my Lord! Will, you saw Buffalo and found us another one!
Aw, shucks. What's it say?
If to my fortune you would be led, proceed not by the foot, but by the head. There is no need to rush about when you can just sit and figure it out.
Huh. Well, that's easy for her to say.
Not anymore.
No.
I'm sorry. That was a real tacky thing to say about a dead person.
You can hardly say about someone who's still alive. Just think, Stump. We found 3 clues already. Our relations treat us like we're dummies or something. But I bet none of them has found as many clues as we have.
I bet that's so, Will.
Here, give it here. I want to put that where nobody's going to find it. You don't like it? I thought it was real new. Okay. Put it in my shoe. I'm gonna try to do.
Will, where are you going?
To the gents' room.
Oh, that is so nasty. Make sure you wash your hands.
If you want to make your fortune grow, especially when you're feeling low, look up, look down, look all around, and that's how my fortune will be found.
All right. Where is it?
Where's what? No.
You know darn well what Ben Parker, my clue you stole from me.
Stole? Afraid I don't understand.
Oh, you don't, huh? Well, it was safe and sound where I put it, so exchange pleasantries, now it's gone.
Well, maybe it's on the floor.
Uh-huh, or maybe it's stuck to your crabby fingers.
What?
Oh, you know what I mean. I want it back now. Give
What's
it
the
back.
problem there?
The problem is, Deputy Dog, that this sneak thief stole my clue.
She's just imagining things I didn't hear.
Didn't imagine it. I'm going to hit it on the cart, and there you took it.
Wait, where was it when Parker allegedly took it from you?
It was safe and sound in my handbag.
All right. But I didn't steal it. I found it on the floor.
A likely story. You're a common thief, Ben Parker.
Who is it?
Oh!
She's something, isn't she, Adrian?
Not my type.
So, you look over Terry's books?
Yeah, come on, I want to talk to you about it.
What was all that screaming about?
Oh, it was just Nolly carrying on like Bette Midler in a bad mood.
Don't be redundant. I knew the woman. She just as soon spit in your eye as look at you. Anyway, gotta make a phone call. Hello? Oprah? Lou here. Anyway, about my next appearance on your show.
Interview.
I was thinking it might be fun to invite some other writers along, you know, like Stephen King,
Interview.
maybe Johnny Grisham, and
Interview.
I don't know, Jackie Collins. Yeah, Jackie knows all the latest dirt on Tinseltown.
Need to wear your whistle, Magnolia? Oh, Maggie, you frightened me. Would you like one? No, thanks. I haven't found the what the puny Bluetooth whereabouts yet. How about you? I found two, but I hope I can find the courage I need to make it through this horrible, horrible night. Don't be such a timid little mouse, Magnolia. Say, that gives me an idea for when I serve my customers their entree course. It should be ready in a few minutes. Well, in that case, I believe I shall rest my petite feet while I have the opportunity. You know, I'm not accustomed to this hard physical labor. Clearly, the mind and spirit are my domains. Oh, good night. You know, I must freshen myself before another minute goes by. This hot New Orleans weather, I do declare, my legs are all right. Oh, Lord, it's got to be in here somewhere. I don't know a place without my signature sent. All right. Phew! What is that stuff? Summer garden. Oh, it's such a nice, delicate smell, don't you think? I think it smells like you just rolled around in that there petunia patch. Well, I think it's nice. Well, I guess my purse will continue to be safe here. Well, I sure wouldn't worry about anyone stealing your signature scent. You know, I'm surprised that the major D let the staff set the table for lunch with the club. What lump? Right there. Mary knows she'd have had his if it. Why? It looks as if there's something under the tablecloth. Under the tablecloth? Oh, do you think so? You're right, Maggie. It's a piece of paper. Let me see. It's another verse. Well, read it. To me. You want me to share the clue with for nothing. You haven't won the money yet, Miss Looney Tunes. If and when I get it, I'll remember how generous you were. You know, they say all's fair in love and war. How about in murder? Focus your powers of concentration to discover a sticky situation. Not one you'll wish you could avoid, but one that will leave you overjoyed. A clue of my own that no one else has even read. Oh, how thrilling. Now, where could I find a nice sticky situation? Oh, it's, you.
Stop.
You stay right where you are, and that includes your grubby fingers. I talked to Eddie and he didn't know nothing about my missing clue. I still think you took it.
You can search me, you'll return the favor.
Thanks, but no thanks. Actually, I was wondering, have you seen Will?
Well, something to nature.
Fine.
Solve Miss Capote's mystery yet?
Not yet, AJ, but I managed to get my hands on some fascinating clues.
Seen Lulu lately?
Lou?
Oh, Roseanne. You're so too funny for words. Tell me another joke.
Nice language, lady.
Sheriff Watkins, you are the rudest man I've ever met.
Call him back. I gotta ask you something.
Couldn't it wait?
Parker, over here. Baden said that Miss Capote bought the Tower Notes Hotel 5 years ago. She reserved the penthouse suite for your use only.
She did what?
She told me, saying that you've been using the suite as an office. I assume that's what you've been doing this whole time.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I've got a perfectly good office at home. At Mother's estate.
So, you're saying you don't know anything about Miss Capote's orders?
No! She'll spell it out for you, and oh, no!
That's brilliant, Lou. No wonder you became a writer.
Watch lawyer lives. So you said you gave Miss Capote's note to Terry?
That's correct.
Then maybe she still got it. I think it'd be a good idea for me to take a closer look at that signature. Lulu, you got a copy of your mama's handwritten that I can compare it to?
Yes, and don't call me Lulu.
Don't get bent out of shape. I bet you've been called worse.
I can vouch for that. I've called it much tackier names myself. You ought to hear what Nolan came up with.
Kindly leave my nutty nieces out of this. Well, one of my nutty nieces.
You two can still get out of here if you want. If you need me, I'll be your Terry's office. Yes, I will.
You think Nolan was right? You don't hear what son.
Hey, men. Blue. Miss Sitman's throwing a fit. She says the entree's ready to serve, and if we don't get the food out right away, it'll be ruined. And I think we better do what she says. She has sort of a maniacal look in her eye, not to mention a meat cleaver in her hand.
Well, yeah, Roger, let's get to work.
Yeah. But what about Terry?
She'll have to wait. The customer always comes first.
Well, I have had it. My grandmother's note said look high, so I've shinnied up the ladders and checked out the light fixtures. And it said to look low, so I've been peeking behind the baseboard, and all I've found so far are live termites and dead moths. And 28 cents. You've got to help me. I can't search the place all by myself, not in the time we have left. So if you would all kindly look under your tables to see if there's anything under there, I would be eternally grateful. If you find anything, just wave it up in the air. You found something? Okay. Well, let's see. What do we have here? If you found this, you're search and seal to discover a copy of my will. You must sharpen your powers of detection, but you're looking in the right direction. Looking in the right direction? What kind of clue is this? Well, I'll hold on to this. Thank you all for your help.
Really enjoy this.
We put the alligators eat well in breath flowers. You want to know what they eat?
But they're just strong.
No, it is a bad idea. Magnolia! What are you doing? You got me served, girl!
I can't wait to see what you get.
Chicken's pretty nice, thankful. There you go, darling. There you go, honey. For you. You think I'm nasty, but I know you're nasty, nasty. Oh, thank you. Let's keep it integrated there, please. That's why I don't go for the auditions, you know. Always do season boys. Season, that's what I tell you every time.
Now, Ron.
Discover a stick
I think that's what I was saying.
not one you'll wish you could avoid, but one that will leave you overjoyed. Where did you go?
All right. Where is it?
Where's what?
You know what, then? My clue.
Oh, you found a clue?
Yes, I found a clue. Or did I, Matt? You know, sometimes I don't know what's real and what's not anymore. Perhaps I should take some medication.
Sounds like a good idea.
Does it? Okay. Okay. Oh, this is exactly what I need. Well, thank you very much, honey.
Well, I'll just leave you to whatever it is you do.
Well, thank you. Woo! You know, I am tired. I am so very tired. Perhaps I should rest my weary eyes for a moment. Oh, but where? Oh, yes. You know, there's that quiet, cozy little room near the kitchen where they store the canned goods. Yes, I shall find comfort briefly in the arms of Morpheus among the green beans.
But Angela, dear, I was sure you'd be able to solve the darn thing. I mean, Jessica Fletcher could just look at an empty room and know automatically where a will was hidden because some floorboard was an eighth inch shorter than all the others or something. Well, yes, dear heart, I know you didn't write the episode, but surely some of the characters' powers of deductive reasoning worn off on you by now. I mean, you played her for decades and decades. You know, dear heart, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. It just seems like that long. Hello? Angela, did you hang up on me, dear heart? No, that's just not a polite thing to do.
read a book about acting, that if you want to get into acting school, you got to perform for the teachers first. It's called an audition.
Audition. I'm well familiar with the process.
If I win the money, I want to go to the best. Well, it's all I've been dreaming of. I got my piece learned by heart. I just need you to watch me and tell me what you think.
Do you have any idea what time it is? I've only found but one clue, and I don't even have any idea what it means. If I don't get on the ball and quick, I won't even have a chance of finding grandmother's will.
7:52.
Go pester someone else.
But you're a pro. You're the one I need to give me some pointers. I got a clue. Yeah, that stumping me found. If you promise not to tell her, I'll show it to you if you listen to my poem.
A poem?
A dramatic poem. Well, I found it in the library. It's a real good poem.
Okay, it's a deal, but make it fast.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, you sit right here. And I'll stand. Where should I stand? I'll stand right at you. Oh, no. I'll stand. Right here. Okay. It's got a real funny name. Casablanca or something like that. You ready? Give me a minute. I need to step into character. Okay. The boy stood on the burning deck when all but he had fled. The flame that lit the battle's wreck shone round him o'er the dead. Yet beautiful and bright he stood, as born to rule the storm, a creature of heroic blood, a proud but childlike form. The flames rolled on, but he would not go. His father's words. That father thinks in death. Below, his voice no longer heard. He called aloud, "Say, Father! Say if yet my task be done." He knew not that the chieftain lay unconscious of his son. He called, but once more aloud, "My father, must I stay?" While o'er him, that through sail and shroud, the wreathing fires made wet. They wrapped in splendor wild. They caught high and streamed above the gallant child like banners in the sky. There came a burst of thunder sound. The boy, oh, where was he? Ask of the winds that far around, with fragments strewed the sea, with mast and helm and pennant fair. I don't quite know that. I don't know what it means. That well had borne the part, but this thing, that
car. Well, what you think?
Words that would adequately describe your performance have yet to be invented in any language.
Gee, you really think so?
May I be struck by a lightning bolt if I'm lying? Okay, now it's your turn, Will. You gotta live up to your end of the bargain
Oh,
and
sure,
show
Cousin Maggie.
me what you found.
Here's the clue. I forgot it. I put my shoe. Gee, these alligators will just take a long time to take off. They're meant to be sturdy. Here you go.
Wait a minute, I want to copy it down first. I'm sure Magnolia keeps a pen in her purse. Somewhere in this purse. That's not it. That's not it either. Well, now that's most certainly not it. All right, shoot.
If to my fortune you would be led, proceed not by the foot, but by the head.
Slow down.
But by the head. There's no need to rush about when you can just sit and figure it out. So what you think?
Interesting. It's very interesting.
Now remember, you promised not to tell Stump about that one.
I won't. Proceed not by the foot, but by the head. Well, that other clue said something about a queen. That's it, I got it. There's a head and a foot to a bed. And Ben mentioned grandmother's checking the hotel for a night. I'll bet that's where she hid her will. In her bed. A queen-size bed. Well, I gotta get Terry and have her give me a key to that there room. You know, I make a pretty good secret agent. That gives me an idea for when I serve my customers their next course.
All right, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, well, I'll get back to you later, Booger. Bye.
I hope you realize I was speaking with our nation's future leader. Nobody hangs up on Hillary.
Probably, I got some murder to investigate.
Couldn't it wait? This is my phone. This is a hotel. There are literally hundreds of other phones in here. Why do you insist on using this one?
Well, I kind of like being able to talk on the phone without a cord trail behind me. I gotta get me one of them things.
Well, the sooner the better. Do you have any news concerning from my mother?
No, we're looking better and better all the time, sweet cheeks.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never get involved in a matricide.
Wait. Who's anything about a mattress?
Never mind. I assume your associates had time to examine the evidence.
Yep. Booger said the only set of prints he found in the cane that wasn't smeared was mine and Vance. We knew they'd be there. Last for the card, the only set of prints he found there was Miss Woods. We all saw her touch it.
Oh, wonderful. What do you propose we do next?
Well, for one thing, I'm still curious about that penthouse suite you claim to know nothing about. Did you get a copy of your mama's handwriting?
Yes, I did. I found it amongst the things that Mother sent me when I was in Buenos Aires with Magnolia. Suddenly, last summer.
Darling boy, if you will please ditch your nutty niece Magnolia and come home, I will be forgiven. Love, your mother.
See, she wrote the word magnolia. It's the same way she writes her own name. Little curly Q there, James Mountain Face, little dot.
Or at least how she used to.
Yes. Well, I assume you've gotten that mysterious note from Terry.
Nope, that's just where I'm headed now.
Well, don't let me stop.
Lulu, you couldn't keep a nap from right banana. You just better hope the handwritten in Terry's letter don't match the one in this here letter, else you've got a lot of explaining to do.
I'm not worried, Sheriff.
Well, somebody better be because I'm just What in tarnation?
Oh, my Lord! Oh, Sheriff, it's awful! She's dead!
Wait, who's dead?
Terry, the hotel manager, I just found her body in the freezer. She's been murdered.
Murdered? You mean the killer was struck again?
Well, it sure sounds like it, Sherlock.
Look out!
Someone's been killed again. I swear I didn't do it.
Stump, if anyone tried to hurt you, I swear, I'll beat him up.
Well, I'm all right. I just found Terry's body in the freezer.
All right, y'all stay put. I'm gonna go check it out.
Will you tell how he was killed?
Would you shut up and let me do my job? Now stop. Tell me. Would you tell how she was killed?
Well, somebody cracked her head open with something, and there were little bitty bloody holes all over her face. She looked horrible.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Just stay put, all you.
Somebody think you need something to drink? You know, I could use something as well. Yeah.
Ew, pomegranate lemonade.
So, what were you doing in the walk-in freezer in the first place?
Well, remember that game we used to play when we was kids?
Oh, I know it. I know it, that one. Oh, squirrels on a string.
Not squirrels on a string. The one where you're looking for something and they tell you you're either getting warmer or you're getting colder. Well, since we're all looking for the same wheel, I thought that Granny Mag might think it was funny to hide someplace real cold, like a jelly, you know? So, I went to the freezer. And you found the body there? Sure did. It was pitch black inside. I switched on the light. There was Terry's body all sprawled out by some boxes of frozen shrimp.
That's horrible.
It sure was.
The very idea of a restaurant in the heart of New Orleans serving frozen shrimp.
You did now.
Sorry.
Stump, do you see anything the killer could have used to kill him with? Any kind of weapon?
No, but I didn't hang around long enough to find out. I screamed and ran out to find Sheriff Watkins.
Which was the smart thing to do. We got ourselves an unusually vicious killer running loose around the hotel. But what he did to Terry was unspeakable.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, I'd have never figured out what the psycho uses a murder weapon if it hadn't been for those little bitty bloody holes over Terry's face. Them holes was made by a bee. Terry was beat to death with a frozen chicken.
Chicken.
As dear late Agatha Christie would say, it was a murder most foul.
Oh, did you find the murder weapon?
Now, I checked with the chef, and he said that they only ordered just enough chickens for tonight's dinner. So I figure the murder must have taken one of the chickens and defrosted it in the microwave and then put it in the ovens with the rest. And then it was served for dinner.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that?
Yeah, one of them ate the evidence.
You right. You're the one who got it. Yes, I'll talk to you, chicken soup man. What do we do now, Sheriff?
Well, it's okay if you were letting me borrow the phone. I'll call Booger and tell him to go pick up the body. I bet he wishes he was paid by mileage tonight. I checked for the mysterious note the terror was supposed to be holding. It wasn't there. I'll plan to take some more looks around for it, but it's my guess we'll never find it.
Oh, you must catch the villain, Sheriff, and see that he or she gets their just desserts.
Speaking of desserts,
Oh yeah, let's get started on that. By gosh, one way or another, I intend to find Leah killed tonight. And maybe find that stupid whale, too.
is he talking about me?
No.
Later. I like this one especially for you. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I apologize, Trey. Tragedy, Ray. Whoa! I really apologize. I'm terrible.
My apologies. My apologies.
What are they?
You know, these are all pretty cool. Like they was in the picture.
Excuse me, darling. Excuse me.
I guess that's all.
Everybody get one! Stop! Raise your hand if you did not get one. Stop! Oh, okay. Did you want one? Oh, okay.
Right here. Oh,
Oh, sweet.
thank you anyway, Steph.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys want one?
What? Come on, Nico.
How you doing? How about you're doing a cook? You got one?
I need a fork. There's forks back here. I'm out of fork.
Oh, swear the spirits dwell to discover a sticky situation.
All right, where are they?
Where's what, Ben?
You know what? My clues.
Clues?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the ones behind your back?
Oh, you mean these clues? I found them on the floor. They must have fallen out of your pocket when...
Yes, I know. I should have known better than to trust a sneaky witch like you.
What then? I'm hurt.
Oh, you'll get over it.
I already have.
No.
You know, I gotta go look in a few nooks and crannies. I intend to win Grandmother's 100,000 and make a glorious return to Broadway. After all, I still have my Tony Caliper performance to give. See you around, sport.
You are a lousy actress! Only way she never get a Tony is if she stole one! Stealing a Tony. No, actually, I wouldn't put that past her.
Now listen, Lee, you've got to be ready to come here and represent me at a moment's notice. I think our head sheriff actually intends upon accusing me of my own mother's murder. Possibly the hotel managers as well. Well, no, I did not. Yes, I can assure you that.
Why, thanks, Lulu. I will only we would have made it.
Take your time. I'm going to start sending telegrams.
Marceline? Well, yeah, it's me again. Yep. What you found out down there about the body? That's what I was afraid of. Not a clue, huh? Well, you might as well send the body to the undertaker, Abel Squeezy. Well, yep, Abel's gonna have his work cut out for him this time. It'd take about a pint of pudding to fill in all them holes. Alright. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, well, it was nice talking to you, too. Yeah, even more this time. Alright. Alright, bye. Hey, come forward, here's your phone back.
Oh, my knees. There goes my career as a figure skater. Yes, the Winter Olympics are credentially out. Cousin Oli, I'd appreciate it if you warned me next time you went crawling past any doorways. I think my funny bone tripping over you. What are you bragging about? Stuff you started here kicking my ribcage. Well, most people kick their ribcages more than a foot off the ground. Keep it up something, you'll find yourself 6 feet underground. You want to repeat that Predator, Watkins? It was just an expression.
Hey, Stumpy. I've been thinking,
Somebody call the National Enquirer.
and I got a great idea.
In that case, call the New York Times. Woo!
Snowy, this is private. You're gonna have to excuse us.
By all means, attack on my chain and find a workout anyway. Okay, what's your idea?
Well, you know Smiley, the owner of the alligator farm? If I asked him, he said he let me borrow his coon house. Shirley. And I was thinking, maybe we could take Shirley up to Granny's back room and have her sniff something. Then I'd bring it back down to the dining room and see if we can find that whip.
You know, that's not half bad, Will. But the thing is, we ain't got any time to try. I just talked to the kitchen staff and they said that we're going to close up the dining room in a couple minutes. If we don't find it soon, it'll be too late.
Ah, shucks.
Got any more ideas?
Oh, no, it took me an hour just to come up with that one.
Well, we might as well go look through the kitchen one more time.
We've already been.
I need a fork for my cake. I can't believe I found a clue attached to the bottom of my shoe with a drop of blood. Oh, poor Terry's blood, obviously. You know, the killer must have dropped this when he was playing from the freezer. Oh, it's terrible. What? This isn't a clue at all. It's a note to Ben from dear Grandma. Retain the penthouse suite for Louisiana's use. You know, I believe I heard Sheriff Watkins inquiring about this note. Or did I imagine it? No, I'm certain that I heard the sheriff talking about this note. I'll just go give him the right away.
Now, please. No doubt the Henry did go last year, Henry. Not from Coates. You did a good job trying to break him, though. Even trying to throttle this boy with his scar. But not good enough. Your killing days are over.
Wait, you mean that Ben is the killer?
Well, I sure do, Miss Woods. I got some nice shiny jewelry for you.
Magnolia! I should have guessed. The screaming has got to stop. It's beginning to give me hives.
Well, Miss Woods had every right to scream. Ben here was trying to strangle her with loose scarves.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. I was so worried. A scar. See, I was looking for clues on the ground, and it kept dragging. And this is Armani, so it's obviously really nice. I didn't want to get it dirty, so I dragged it over the back of the chair. And then when I got up, it was gone.
Well, taken by Ben here to further implicate you in the nice burn.
You got some nerve.
Are you saying Ben's the one that killed Granny Mag and Terry?
Well, he's as guilty as sin.
Well, Ben, what do you have to say about Sheriff Watkinson's with accusations.
Before I say anything, I would like to hear how he came to the conclusion that I could possibly be the culprit.
Well, glad to oblige you, Counselor. Grab the seat. How did I know that you were the murderer? Well, it goes something like this, Parker. When Miss Capote was first stabbed to death with her cane, the big question was, why? Who could have done it for the money, and you out of hatred? But later, the real reason became obvious. Not for greed, not for spite, but to avoid exposure for a different crime, embezzlement. I realized that when Terry was beat to death with the chicken. Whoever took control of the penthouse suite by forging the note from Miss Capote needed that note back. So the question was, who was the killer? Her son, Louisiana, or her lawyer, Ben Parker?
And what made you suspect me?
Well, for one thing, you've been renting out the penthouse suite for $1,000 a day, and maybe more than that. Probably the rich social types who didn't want to be seen with their guests, particularly if these guests happen to be pretty young gals who look a thing like their wives. So, Lulu here seemed to really need that $100,000 Miss Capote was offering up to jumpstart his publishing press. Oh, if he even ran out the penthouse suite for $1,000 for a day, he'd be rolling in the dough. Miss Capote's prize would be chicken feed.
But suppose he wasn't going to get out. Lou could have taken possession of that suite anytime he wanted.
And well, I thought of that too. When I was looking at the hotel's books, I realized there's no way Lou could have been using the penthouse suite. Huh. When all the history of the hotel, there's only been but a handful of long-distance calls made from the penthouse suite. And little buddy can't go 10 minutes while calling somebody in Hollywood, New York, and Timbuktu. So that just left you. Of course, no one and proven are two different things. I just gave you some rope, watched you for a while, and then let you hang yourself.
Wow, Sheriff, I'm real impressed. I never knew you were capable of deductive reasoning. Or non-deductive, for that matter.
Well, Parker, am I right? You might as well confess. I call you trying to throttle Miss Woods with loose scarf. So, you're upriver one way or another.
My training as a lawyer tells me you got a pretty solid case, Adrian. And experience tells me that if I confess, I can plead to a life bargain, as opposed to death sentence.
It's not that hard of a choice.
Yes, I killed him. My motives were just as you described. Magnolia had explored my involvement in the penthouse suite. My career would have been ruined.
You can flush it down the drain now, fella.
Well, why don't you take it to the station now, Sheriff? I'm anxious to get it over with.
No, wait, I'm not leaving until somebody finds Mr. Pope's will.
Is there time to search any further? I just saw the Major D a few minutes ago, and he said they're about to clear out the dining room.
I have an idea. How about we pull all the clues we found so far, and we have every man for himself, last ditch effort to find that will.
That's a good idea.
I know.
Yeah, maybe I can figure it out if I saw the clues in front of me.
Yeah, sure you could, Will. When it takes flight. How many clues have you found, Lou?
One, it was at the salt shakers.
Big deal. We all have that one. No wonder you're so itchy to see ours. Do you have any better ideas, Noli? No.
Well, then let's do it.
Let's spread them out on the table and see what we got.
Ben has a couple.
Well, hand them over, Parker. Hand them over.
My pocket. Couldn't you make these more comfortable?
They're metal.
Okay.
If my will could speak, then it would tell that it's not in heaven nor in hell. But I swear it's in well, close to where the spirits dwell. Yeah. And then there's this one. Focus your powers of concentration to discover a sticky situation. Not one you wish you could avoid, but one that will leave you overjoyed.
Shut up. Here are mine. If you want to make your fortune grow, especially when you're feeling low, look up, look down, look all around. That's how my fortune will be found. And then this one was taped out over there. If you found this, you're searching still to discover a copy of my will. You must sharpen your powers of detection, but you're looking in the right direction.
And here's the one we all found. The prize is offered by the queen to the naked eye cannot be seen. But if you look to the grandest flower, it will lead you to the secret tower.
Any more?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Here, I got a copy of it. You do? Well, yeah, Will gave it to me. Will?
I'll explain to you.
How to make it later. Oh.
You promised you wouldn't tell.
Well, I lied, duh. All right. If to my fortune you would be led, proceed not by the foot, but by the head. There is no need to rush about when you can just sit and figure it out.
Well, I guess that's all. Stay put, Parker. The rest of you go for it.
All right, now. Who's got the wheel? I know where y'all have it. Got that wheel? I know where it is. Got that wheel? You got the wheel? Come down your seat and get it. It won't take seconds. Here, I can't believe it. Oh, I know you know. Now you're right. You're right. What? Now, don't think so. It really is the wheel. Dang. Well, this is so exciting. The lady I'm looking for, Airport Lincoln.
Well, would you like to know how I found it? Well, I found it from the clues. This clue says close to where the spirits dwell. Stump, remember when Grandpa Slattery used to put away a kind of moonshine every night before he went to church on Sunday? He used to say when the spirits moved them, it was because the spirits moved them. Meaning the liquor. So if you think of the spirits meaning liquor, the web had to be somewhere over there, near the liquor cart.
But I'll think of that guy. So stupid.
Now this clue says, proceed not by the foot, but by the head. Now I was thinking, and there's a head and a foot to a tail. And where Granny Mac said would have to be a head.
Gosh dang it, I thought that meant the head of a bed.
Now this clue says, the prize that's offered by the queen, that has to be Granny Mag, to the naked eye cannot be seen. We figured it was it. But if you look to the grandest flower, it will lead you to the seat of power. At first, we thought it was a flower in that there flower vase. And as we stuck with me, we found another clue. But just now, I was thinking again. And all the gals here are the flowers. Magnolia. And Granny Mag would have to be the grandest flower of all. Look to her, it says, the queen, and it will lead you to the seat of power. I figured it was like a throne, and her seat would be her throne.
And I was sitting right next to it the whole time. I think I might faint. Let me give her cheeks a couple smacks. Never mind that. My powers of recuperation are remarkable, and I feel perfectly normal. That's not recuperation, that's a miracle. Y'all, shut up. I want to hear what Will has to say.
Well, this clue said, look up, look down, and the one note found under the table said, you're looking in the right direction. So I figured it was under Granny Mag's chair. And this clue calls for a sticky situation, so I figured it was stuck there. Well, I was right.
You sure was. Tell you what, if you want to break from wrestling alligators, I could use some of your power to sort things out of my staff. How'd you like to become a deputy?
Why, gee, thanks, Sheriff. But I really got my heart being set on a famous actor. Now I'm bored I can give you some lessons.
You know, Will, I've been thinking of giving private lessons. You have $100,000. You could hire Clark Gable to teach you. Boy, you really have been out of touch with the real world, haven't you? Clark Gable is dead. Clark Gable is dead?
Yes, Nolan. The guy after Meet the Misfits with Marilyn Monroe. I think it was in Dear Heart's last picture, too.
Marilyn Monroe's dead too? Oh, I just want to go back to Southwest Acres and never come out. If you mean that, I'll help you raise the money for your there taxes. Well, you won the $100,000, but Grammy had hinted that there might have been a remembrance left for some of us as well. Oh, you have a Will? Oh, well, Will.
Well, let's pay. Stump, come here. Look at this.
Money, what's that? It says, congratulations to whoever found this. The bearer can exchange it for the $100,000. You have passed the first part of my test. To discover the name, shut up. To discover the name of my heir or heirs, you have until midnight to find the final page of my will, which I think is somewhere in the hotel, along with $500,000 in cash. You should search for clues which will help you make the best scavenger win. Magnolia Coyote. Final page? $500,000 until midnight. Oh, that doesn't give you fair time at all.
I can figure out another.
Until midnight. Well, that only keeps us. Oh, wait for me.
Wow! I might cry. Man. Thanks. Who's October? Thanks October.
No.
Oh, thanks October 2007 cast Thank you. We also need to give a big round of applause to Renee Sigmund and the Culinary Arts class. And actually, it was a true tribute to the class because Renee was catering a wedding this evening, so the students did everything out there.
Wow.